Hello, Sci 108 students, and welcome back. We are now moving on to Milestone 4. In this video, I'm going to focus on Milestone 4, and what you're looking at right now is the Sci 108 Milestone 4 Guidelines and Rubric document. Throughout your work on this project thus far, your thinking should be transforming to align with what a psychologist does and how psychologists think. Here you're going to make professional recommendations for the topic, the problem that you selected in Module 1. So in developing your action plan, you'll not only make specific recommendations, you will also align those recommendations with the fundamental perspectives and theories and ethics that you discussed in Milestone 3. I trust that you're seeing how all of these pieces fit together within the final project framework. Similar to previous milestones, you will develop your work within Sumo, within the action plan pages in your e-text, and then submit the final product in the Module 4 folder. I'd like to draw your attention down here to the action plan. In 4 to 6 paragraphs, you're going to incorporate these criteria. For A, describe your overall action plan, how it addresses the problem. What is the plan that you are going to propose, and how does it address the specified problem? In B, you're going to make your professional recommendations as to how the identified problem can be improved. You want to be sure here that you integrate the psychological theories that you mentioned, that you discussed in Milestone 3. It's not enough to just discuss the action plan. It should be grounded, rooted in the psychological theories and the perspectives, as you see here with C. And then we've been working on ethics through each milestone. Here you're going to explain how your plan aligns with the ethical guidelines of psychology. You've learned about the ethical guidelines, tie key characteristics or key features of your plan directly to ethical guidelines for this criterion. This will be submitted in Module 5. The guidelines for submission are similar to the guidelines for submission that you've seen in previous milestones. 12-point Times New Roman font, double space throughout. Be sure to use proper in-text citations and list your references according to APA style. If you've received feedback on these, make sure you integrate that into your Milestone 4 submission. And once again, should be 4 to 6 paragraphs in length. You're going to submit this as a Word document. You're going to download the work from Sumo and submit it as a Word document. Be sure to adhere to these critical elements that are outlined here within the grading rubric. I always recommend having this rubric out as you work on components of each assignment. Happy writing, and if you have any questions, be sure to contact your instructor.